Hi, this is Robert Evatt. So Google's a company that's prone to doing wacky experiments, and well, I've got my hands on one of them, the Chromebook laptop computer. Now, it doesn't run any version of Windows. Instead, it just runs Chrome, which is their internet browser, and it's just their internet browser. So I was really curious to see how well a computer could function using just an internet browser, and so I borrowed one to find out. So the Chromebook itself is pretty sleekly designed. It's pretty thin for a laptop and pretty light, not too heavy at all. I really like the build on that. You have a pretty nice keyboard spread here. It's pretty responsive and solid. So you open it up and you have a nice background here. And then, well, over the background you put Chrome. And here we go. It's the the operating system they've been using for a while, and it works fine here. It's not terribly different from the version on PC. So anyway, you can surf websites, and it runs relatively smoothly. The Tulsa World's a fairly complex website, and it usually pulls it up relatively quickly. Our Wi-Fi is a little weak here, so maybe it's a little slower than your experience might be. So, well, what else can you do with it? Well, we click down here, and you have a variety of apps. Something you might notice is that they're all done by Google, so you need to be pretty happy with being within Google's ecosystem. But Google provides probably a more robust experience than you're expecting. They've got an online word processor, their version of Excel, their version of PowerPoint. Google Drive, the Chromebook comes with 100 gigabytes of storage free for 2 years, which is a pretty nice perk. You can also store files locally on the computer, which I'll get to later. But really, you click any one of these applications. I'll just click on it here, and essentially it'll just send you to the associated website. So really, these are just web shortcuts. You can also install apps on here, though they have to be apps designed for Chrome. There's not a huge number of them, but there's a few on there. There's Angry Birds, of course. You've also got a music player, movie player, things like that. The only thing about the music player is that, well, they will want you to give you your credit card information, even if you don't want to buy things through Google. So that's just something to be aware of. Now, well, the main question everybody has is that what can you do when it's not connected to the internet? Well, not much. You can access things like the word processor, Google Documents and stuff offline using files that you've stored locally and read your email offline, but of course you can't send them. But I actually ran into a little bit of trouble trying to get Google Docs to recognize some of the files that I sent over, even though a lot of file formats are supported. So at any rate, the Chromebook is a very interesting beast. I would actually call it more of a tablet with a keyboard than a true laptop. If that doesn't put you off, then maybe this wouldn't be a bad alternative to a tablet if you don't mind a relatively lacking app selection. And plus, it only costs $250, so that's a lot better than most tablets out there. So it's worth considering at least.